This is the Ryder and Lisa podcast.
Brought to you by Yegg Property Pros. Powered by Real Broker. Get a realtor who knows. Call the pros.
Some special guests in studio, Maria and Jordan Grace. And what are we celebrating today, ladies?
World Down Syndrome Day.
It's World Down Syndrome Day. So what do you want our listeners to do today to celebrate?
Wear colorful socks today and get to know someone who has Down syndrome like me.
Amazing. So you're wearing your colorful socks today, but tell us a little bit more about the socks you're wearing. Who is all over the socks that you have on right now?
Me.
It's you.
I'm jealous.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Do you want to trade socks, Jordan Grace?
No.
No, me
No.
me neither. That's kind of weird, trading socks.
Okay, my socks.
And Ryder has stinky feet, so you don't want to trade socks with him. Is there anything else that you guys want to say to our listeners for World Down Syndrome Day?
I have Down syndrome. It means I have 3 copies of my 21st chromosome. Down syndrome makes me happy. We are all beautiful and unique, just like the way you are.
Very well said. Thank you. Maria, you have an amazing Instagram account that really celebrates the beauty of Down syndrome. Where can people follow you?
At 321_blessed_mom.
Awesome. So if you want to follow along, we're going to post on Play 107 YEG, and we will tag Maria and the wonderful Jordan Grace so you can follow along their journey and get to know them a little bit better. So it is World Down Syndrome Day. And what do you want everyone to wear on their feet today, Jordan Grace?
Colorful socks.
Colorful socks.
It looks like athletes participating in the Paris 2024 games will be able to smush again.
Oh, yeah, because that wasn't allowed last time.
Yeah, COVID, they had like a sex ban.
Yeah, so they can get back at it. I think they still get the kits where they have to use protection, right? Like, I think that's another thing is the people that run the Olympics hand them these kits that have condoms in it.
Yeah, 300,000 rubbers are going to be distributed to the athletes. So they must really go for it. It's a lot.
I mean, yeah.
You know what I'd like to see?
What?
Them still going for it, but without the protection. Now,
Ryder, whoa,
just
whoa.
let me explain, okay? Can you imagine, like, the genetic beasts we would create? Think of the Olympics in, like, 18 years. If you had...
They were all athletes with athletes.
World champion high jumper from Norway.
Oh, shot put?
Hooking up with, like, an American swimming champion and making just a beast baby. You know what I mean? Now we're talking.
This is what frustrates me about the announcement of a new season of a show. When there's been a lull in between.
Yeah?
They just announced that House of the Dragon Season 2 is going to be released. I don't remember season 1. Like, you can't do this to me.
It's been so long, yeah.
Well, and they're long episodes. Like, HBO loves to pump out hour-long episodes.
Sometimes you'll find content creators on YouTube or whatever that'll do, like, the Coles notes to get caught up on a season before the new one drops. I like those.
Yeah, I appreciate those so much. So House of the Dragon Season 2 is going to premiere on June 16th. So clear your week. No, they're going to do once a week, aren't they? They're back at that.
Yeah.
They don't want you binge watching anymore.
Love that. I get so much more hyped up for a show when I can't crush it in one go. It's like it feels like a you can't miss it moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a throwback vibe to when you only had cable TV. You couldn't PVR anything.
Like, so many times I'll watch a show that is streaming and available to finish, and I just won't finish it because I can.
I just love
You know what I mean?
how our mentality is like, oh, a movie's 3 hours, not happening. Oh, I'll sit down and watch 10 episodes of a show in one weekend. Sign me up.
And then miss the last episode for some reason, just because...
You're so bad for that.
Yeah.
Ryder didn't watch the last episode of Beef. He didn't watch the last episode of The Bear. Is there anything else you'd like to add to the list?
Tons.
So many shows.
Almost every show I watch, for some reason. Maybe it's I don't want the closure.
Yeah, maybe you like cliffhangers.
Yeah.
You don't want to know what's happening.
A little bit.
You could choose your own adventure.
Exactly. I just came across the list of the happiest countries in the world.
And
Well, I'm a little bit disappointed.
we should be higher up.
I thought we were a little happier.
Guess not.
15th place is where Canada came in this year, which is lower than years past.
Yeah.
I just checked it a couple years, and we were hovering around the like 9, 10, 11 spot for a few years. 15 now, though.
Okay, so who is taking up the top, like, let's say 5?
Well, it's interesting. They're like the Nordic countries constantly crush.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to figure out why. I mean, the saunas in Nordic countries are awesome. And like I've started sauning now almost daily at the gym. And then I go immediately from that into a cold shower. And I think it's really good for my mental health.
Okay.
To do both of those things and incorporate them daily. So that could be it. Cross-country skiing. I know those are all the countries that crush at the Olympics. So maybe there's something to be said for that. I don't know. There's a bunch of babes in that area of the world. Finland's 1,
Yep.
Denmark 2, Iceland 3, Sweden 4.
Oh, wow.
Netherlands is 6, Norway's 7, Switzerland is 9. So
Where's,
that part of the world is doing well.
Where's the U.S. on the list? Are they higher or lower than us? Because we're at 15.
Yeah, they didn't even make the top 20 this year.
What?
They're at number 23.
Oh, wow.
What do you think's making Canada drop? This is a heavy question, but
People feeling a divide.
yeah, politics.
Yeah.
Is definitely dividing people. Social media, the addiction to that,
Yep.
and the negativity that comes with it. What can we mimic from Nordic countries, maybe?
You know, I saw a study recently that said even something as simple as just like smiling at someone in public when you make eye contact can turn their day around.
Yeah. I mean, I lived in Vancouver for a while, and the cloud cover there was depressing, but also the like
Nobody looks at you.
interactions with other humans just aren't as friendly.
They just have their earbuds in. They look down.
Yeah.
They're not making eye contact.
Nobody holds the door
saying
for each
hi.
other. So
That
maybe
sucks.
that's it. They just pulled a bunch of people in Vancouver. That's why we're so low. I asked you a few minutes ago if you've ever been into March Madness. You say no.
No.
What is it again?
So I get this text from one of my girlfriends, Ash. She goes, "You and I used to take my March Madness bracket to the bar, and I would pull it out of my clutch, and we'd ask guys to help us fill it out. It was such a sick play
To like get guys'
to
attention.
talk to guys."
Yeah.
I said, I don't remember that. How do I not remember things? It's so sad. That sounds like a great memory.
Yeah, the fact that, and especially you'd think, hey, March Madness and me talking about it for 2 minutes and just hoping that you'd remember any more, so any little story.
Nothing.
Nothing.
I don't know what to
It
tell you,
might be
man.
time for a new job. Because, like, your job is to kind of lean on old memories.
Yeah.
And to have interesting takes. And it seems like there are a lot of things where you're just like, no.
I've been told I need to eat more eggs because I need some omegas
Yeah.
for my brain health.
Apparently.
Yeah, no. I mean, it runs in my family.
Runny eggs.
No. Not remembering things.
It's just funny because you said it runs.
Anyway, so that's a great tip. Maybe consider printing out your bracket and approaching people and think of how much networking you could do.
Things that you should avoid on a first date.
As far as outfit choices go.
Yes, fashion. Ugg boots.
Okay.
You're mad about that?
A little bit.
Well, they look sloppy, right?
No, they don't.
A fresh pair of Ugg boots, sure.
Yeah, those new ones that are just kind of like slip-on little
Yeah.
slippers are pretty nice. They look cool with like high socks and
On a first date?
yeah, maybe you're right. Okay, next.
Ripped jeans is on the list. So somebody's grandpa
I
filled
was
it out.
just gonna say, whose 78-year-old dad wrote this?
Hot pants. Do you know what hot pants are?
No.
Okay, these Brits.
Yeah, what a...
Hot pants.
I mean, that sounds like a perfect choice for a first date. Don't
Yeah.
you want to look hot?
looks to me like they are,
Cargo pants?
no, like jean shorts.
Hot pants.
I've never heard them referred to that, but it looks, just from Google Images,
Just jean shorts.
yeah,
They look good, probably, right?
on this Google image search, it's just all ladies wearing jean shorts.
Ryder's into it.
So sorry.
We disagree with that one.
We're going to have to take a break here.
Don't. Gross.
No, I just mean it because I can't focus on the show.
Yeah, we know. That's why I said
No, I
ew,
wasn't meaning I
gross.
was going to go and have some alone time.
Sure.
You made it sound like that. That wasn't my intention.
I saw you just bookmark that. You have it saved for later.
Anyway, see you in a bit. Came across something that was breaking down things you shouldn't wear on a first date.
Okay, what's next? We're counting down the things that have been surveyed that you should not wear on a first date.
Clear or plastic shoes. This is on the list. Like Perspex is what they're called.
The first thing that came to my mind are those like jelly sandals I had in the 90s.
Yeah,
that were like kind of like pink and sparkly.
I think these are like clogs, pretty much, that are just clear in color. Don't wear those. Coming in at number 2 is...
You don't want your dogs out on a first date?
Don't get your dogs out.
What if you have nice feet?
Don't get your Crocs out either. That's number 2. And at number 1, matching tracksuit for things you should avoid wearing on a first date, according to this survey that was recently done.
I actually do agree with majority of that list.
Yeah.
For a first date, but also it depends what you're doing for your first date. Like if you're just going for ice cream or something, can't you wear a tracksuit? Maybe not.
With Crocs? It's a good look.
Yeah.
Like I'm looking at this list and it just looks like Justin Bieber's closet.
I mean, and look who he scored.
Exactly. The auction is live now. HarvardMediaAuctions.com, Play107.com. Go and check it out. There's some awesome stuff that's up for grabs that goes at ridiculous prices, like 30% of what you'd pay if you were paying full price, 60%, like whatever. It's just awesome.
Yep. So there's a stand-up lawnmower on there. There's a washer and dryer set. There's golf passes. Like there's just so many things to sift through and start bidding on. And I know it doesn't seem like spring outside, but it's nice to get on top of this with some sweet discounted prices too, right?
Let me just tell you about this lawnmower that you mentioned, because this thing is a beast. I actually if it stays at a similar price as to what it is right now, I might actually have to pull the pin and get it. I don't have a yard nearly big enough to make it work.
Okay.
But I'm still interested. Where did it go? There it is.
Like the price and everything too, right?
Yeah, it's a Husqvarna stand-on lawnmower.
Wait, so you're standing as it's just zooming around?
Yeah, and you control it from the standing position and you ride it.
Okay, so if you love gadgets.
Yeah. It's valued at $13,299. That's what you would pay for at full price.
What's it going for right now?
$3,900. So roughly $10,000 off the price.
If you want the direct link to look through a bunch of things that you can bid on, just text us right now. We'll send it right to your phone.
Just don't
outbid Ryder. He'll be mad.
I want that unit.
It's Ryder and Lisa's Top 7 at 7.
We're counting down the top 7 specific fragrances that can turn your day around for the better.
Exactly. And there are so many fantastic honorable mentions that are rolling in on the text line. So thank you to everyone that always contributes. We also are starting this as something to chat about over on our Facebook page as well. So make sure you're following along there, Play 107.
I'm a little bit upset.
Because something didn't make the top 7?
Well, yeah, you've compiled the list, and I just asked off air if Fresh Rain was going to make the list, and you said no.
No, it didn't. Sorry. There's just so many scents. How are we supposed to get just 7, you know?
Yeah, I know, but a hot day, when the rain rolls in, and even the smell when it hits the pavement.
No, the smell right before it rains.
I know. Also
Dang.
that.
It's a good honorable mention. Some other ones that are rolling in, that new book smell, puppy breath. Man, puppy breath, there's just something about it.
Yeah, what is that? That's strange, eh? Like when you actually think about it, you're like, the mouth of a young dog smells good.
I love it. You made a valid point off air. We were just discussing our own favorite fragrances, and you said that smell of the mix of garlic, butter, and lime.
Yeah, when somebody's just about to get cooking.
So good. And another great honorable mention, when you're staying at someone's house or somewhere and you can smell the coffee brewing for you the next morning. That's so good. All right, let's get into it. Coming in at number 7, fresh bread when you're hungry. Number 6, the smell of chlorine in a hotel lobby when you're 11 years old, just ready to dominate those slides.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Your parents are taking so long to check in.
Well, it's usually not their fault.
I know, but you're impatient, right? Number 5 on the list, the smell of a small town hockey arena. That mix of French fries, Tim Hortons coffee, and oddly sweat. Something nostalgic about that.
Have you ever heard the sound of one of those small town rinks where you throw the puck on the ice and there's nobody in there? tomorrow on the show we should do the best sounds.
Yeah. I've
a
never
good one.
experienced that, but I would like to. Maybe one day. Number 4, going on a walk and then you get this little breeze that pushes the smell of someone's lilac, like the tree or the bush nearby, and it's just the best.
This is going to be a question that you'll probably mock me for.
Okay.
Lilac, the purple ones? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Number 3 on the list, coming home after your crock pot has been putting in the work all day.
Yeah, good one. Soup, stew, chili, any of that.
Number 2, walking up to an outdoor gathering and you can smell the barbecue.
And you're just hungry.
You're hungry.
No,
You're
I mean
excited to
you are.
socialize.
Like most of these on your list
Oh, yeah.
are just food related.
Number 1 on the list, the smell of a campfire, specifically
When there's hot dogs on it?
specifically when you're near a lake.
Okay.
A body of water.
Yeah.
You just know you're there to relax
Or giver.
or have a couple hot
Yeah.
dogs.
And what you gonna do when the Hulkster and his Hulkamaniacs run wild on you?
I kill me.
Ryder and Lisa's Nostalgia Off.
Brought to you by Sweet Convenience.
Only on Play 107.
Hell yeah.
Everyone that votes is in the draw to win a gift certificate to Sweet Convenience. They're a fantastic candy store, and they're really great on social media, too. So earlier we were talking about how bad Facebook timelines are right now.
Yeah.
Follow Sweet Convenience. So many great updates there of fun things you can buy in store.
So we each come up with a list here of things that'll bring you back, and then you just let us know whose list resonated with you more.
Finding your parents' candy stash in the house and dabbling every once in a while, but not enough so they could see the dent in it.
Right.
Get in there.
Being super jealous of anyone that could pop a wheelie.
They'd always show off in front of a group of people, too.
Like you could ride down the whole main street with your front wheel in the air. Cool, man.
Yeah, and they'd also have a Slurpee in one hand. Like, they do it with one hand.
So jelly.
Licking the handheld blender sticks after cookie dough was mixed. That was the best.
Wanting to be a lawyer after watching one episode of Matlock. Super specific.
Putting on a performance for your parents when they had their friends over. You know, you'd practice in the basement with your siblings,
Yeah.
and you go up there, put on the song.
I got a sibling one as well. When your sibling would be getting in trouble and you just got to watch and vibe.
You'd stand behind your mom and just nod your head along to what she was saying.
I'm on team parent today.
Using No Tears shampoo and purposely getting it in your eyes to see if it actually worked.
Good one.
It didn't work. I'm pretty sure, did it mean no tears or was it like no tears? Like your hair doesn't break.
Oh.
I actually have no idea.
No, I think it's tears.
Okay.
'Cause doesn't it have like the logo's like
No, it's like a fish.
teardrop?
Wasn't it a fish?
I don't know.
Me neither. So long ago.
And my last one is the self-serve soft
Whoa, try that again.
the self-serve soft ice cream machine at Bonanza.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Man, I was thinking you were going to say like the ice cream. Remember when Arby's had like 41 flavors of ice cream?
Yeah.
That was the best. Banana.
Okay.
Banana for the win.
Let's quickly go through our lists one more time, and then you let us know whose list hits you in the feels harder. Being jealous of anybody that could pop a wheelie, wanting to be a lawyer after watching Matlock, when your sibling would be getting in trouble and you got to vibe, and the self-serve soft ice cream machine at Bonanza.
Finding your parents' candy stash in the house, licking the cookie dough after it was mixed, putting on a performance for your parents and their friends, and purposely putting No Tears shampoo in your eyes while you were having a bath.
Let us know which list you resonated with more. We are joined by Kathleen, who is Texter 107 and ready to win $1,000. How's your day going so far, Kathleen?
It's a lot better now.
Yay! Okay, so how the game works is Kathleen is going to choose a teammate. They're going to leave the room. They're not going to hear round one. We're going to give Kathleen 5 words. She has 25 seconds to tell us the first word that comes to mind. We'll invite her teammate back in. For every word that matches, it's $25. If all 5 match, it's $1,000. We made it happen yesterday.
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever done $1,000 2 days in a row, Ryder.
Let's do it today.
Let's do it today,
Today's the
Kathleen.
day.
Okay, who's your teammate?
I'm going to go with Ryder.
Okay, awesome. Get out of here, Ryder.
I'm so good, everybody picks me.
Okay, Kathleen, just going to wait till he's completely out of the room, and I'll start your 25-second timer after the first word. Good luck.
Thanks.
What comes to your mind when I say haunted?
Mansion.
Wig.
Hair.
Dirty.
Laundry.
Quilt.
Blanket.
Dry.
Wet.
Good job, Kate. You're so fast. Let's get Ryder back in here. That was quick, hey? Ryder didn't even have time to go look at how bad the roads are out the window. Drive safe, by the way, this morning. Okay, get in the zone, Ryder. Let's make history. Let's give away
Ryder.
$1,000 2 days in a row for once. What comes to your mind when I say wig?
There are two answers here. I'm going to say hair.
$25, Kathleen. Good start.
Head was the other one I was thinking
That's
of.
fair.
Yeah.
Dirty.
I don't know. Dirty. I'm going to say clean.
Laundry. I know. That one was tough. It's okay. We're not done. We're not done. We've got $25. Let's get it to 50. What comes to mind when I say quilt?
Blanket.
$50. Dry.
Dry. Hair?
Wet.
Oh, she went opposite on that one. I
Yeah,
thought
I know.
because clean and dirty didn't go opposite.
Oh, that's tricky. Okay, we've got, what are we at, $50? Let's
Yeah.
make it 75. We've got one more word to go. What comes to mind when I say haunted?
House.
Mansion.
Oh.
Kathleen, you know what? You picked up $50. Thanks for playing Ryder and Lisa's 1K wordplay.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too.
We are joined by Darren from Arcadia. If you haven't been, it's incredible, and you're all about the community. So let everyone know about your new initiative. What's happening?
Yeah, so I've created a time for kindness, meaning Arcadia is changing basically from a for-profit brewery business, I suppose, to a community-focused brewery, which meaning at the end of the month, all of our net profits is going into a local grassroots cause. Our first one is actually going to be Water Warriors, which is an incredible organization that goes out into the streets and, you know, with naloxone kits, they help people. If there's overdoses, they hand out food, they engage with people. That's going to be our first cause. And we have a committee who selects every month our grassroots cause of where our money goes to. But yeah, we'll be the first brewery business, I don't know about business, but definitely first brewery in Canada doing this. Arcadia is all about community.
Yeah.
I started Arcadia. Well, Arcadia was a dream of mine. I came from the band The Libertines back in 2006.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I opened up the first Arcadia in St. Albert, and it's expanded now into this brewery, and community work has always been an important aspect of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then just, I mean, you just need to go outside or turn on the news to see how people are struggling these days.
Yeah.
And, you know, I've been going out the past couple of months, bringing hot chocolate and food and clothing to people downtown, and I see firsthand what people are struggling with.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I interact and see this unbelievable appreciation and kindness from people downtown, and it's the polar opposite of what people are imagining what it's like downtown.
Yep.
So I kind of want to do this to be help with the community, but also end into that stigma of what people are like dealing with homelessness and addictions and mental health issues downtown.
So how can people get involved? So has this already kicked off, or does it begin next month?
It kicked off on I launched our new website, arcadiabrewing.ca, on Monday, and people can get memberships. So the memberships get you, there's 3 different tiers. The memberships get you a whole pile of perks from 25% off beer to 10% off beer, swag and everything, but it also gets you part of our Time for Kindness outreach program. So instead of me going out every Wednesday with our lonely little van and a couple of, say, staff members or friends and handing out hot chocolate, I'm looking to really grow our outreach program and be going out every week all year long and get more people in the community who are just customers of Arcadia or just fans of craft beer out into the streets. And, you know, I'm a big fan of The Clash, and Joe Strummer always said it's time to take the humanity back into the center of the ring and follow that for a while. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to bring people in the community together and working on it. And we can't just be relying on others to be doing that.
I don't know if I've ever heard of a for-profit business just deciding one day to be a nonprofit and give back as much as you are. It's absolutely commendable.
Yep.
So congratulations on trailblazing. I mean, I genuinely don't know if I've ever heard of somebody doing this before.
Well, and that's exactly right. So when I saw Arcadia's original post when they announced it on Twitter, I just wanted to know more.
Yeah.
So I'm so thankful and grateful that you took the time to come in, especially when the roads are this bad, to just let us know a little bit more about it. So do you have to be a member in order to come out and help? Like, how does that work? People will need to go to, what's the website one more time?
So arcadiabrewing.ca. And on the website, we have all the information. Like I said, we have a committee in place right now.
Yep.
We have some incredible, diverse people on our committee. It's an inaugural committee who have put in place guidelines and bylaws. So it kind of keeps the transparency as myself as now, not owner anymore, CEO, to be reporting to them on our sales and everything, to be showing that we're being transparent with our financials and donating money. We also have guidelines as to who can be selected as our monthly causes. And we're also opening up our upstairs space in Arcadia for more immediate causes. So if you needed to raise money for something, we will give our upstairs space for free, and you could, you know, use the space to do a silent auction. You could get our friends from Ringo Trivia to come in and do a trivia night, and people pay money to pay. However you want to raise money, use on our upstairs space for an immediate cause. You can use that space for free.
Now, do people need a membership to come and visit Arcadia?
No.
Okay,
or to drink the beer. You don't need a membership to drink the beer.
Perfect, because that was something that I was like, oh, well, you just want to clarify that so people don't feel like, oh, I can't go anymore because I don't have a membership.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. We're so happy for you, and we can't wait to let more people know about this.
Yeah. I've always been like a big fan of the idea of letting people do something that they enjoy doing and attaching charity to it. So like a golf fundraiser, for example. It's great to see people come out and do something that they like while supporting. So drinking beer, if you like to do that, now you can do it with a cause behind it that goes right to this community and the immediate needs that we have. So thank you. This is really awesome.
Pints for People, we like to call it.
Pints for People. Give us the website one more time.
arcadiabrewing.ca.
The Ryder and Lisa Podcast.
Brought to you by Yegg Property Pros. Powered by Real Broker. Get a realtor who knows. Call the pros.
Play 107.